Your job is not your life. It is just a job. Let me explain. The place of business where you work at, for the most part, they are not your family. For the most part, they are not responsible for you. It is, for the most part, they are a for-profit business. So let's be real. If anything was to happen to you, or things were to happen, I'm gonna be honest, you can be replaced, right? And the reason why I say this is because I want to empower y'all to work on your passion, whether it's content creation, whatever it is. And I talk about this all the time because I want to motivate y'all, and this is motivating me. And I'm gonna be honest, you got to work harder outside of work for whatever it is that you want. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have a fulfilling career and that is something that you're actively working on and you already pursued it and you know what you want to do but if you're at a job, and I'm talking about something that you're doing just to pay your bills and things like that, your focus should be whatever you're working on outside of work. And it's the hard truth. I had to accept that. Also forgive me, I'm by the water, so if there's any wind coming in on the mic, please, forgive me for that. But I wanted to make this video. They are not responsible for you. They are not responsible. You can be easily replaced. And that's the sad truth. Because I worked at a couple of jobs in my life, and I gave a lot, and it ended up just I had to accept it. It is what it is. Like, I was having a conversation with my friends, I think it was like Friday, about how everything worked out and how things changed, and I realized, for the most part, businesses are there for profit. If you have your own business, you're there to make a profit, but it's also your passion. And if you actively work on your personal business and your brand, you are for profit for yourself. And I empower you to do that. I honestly have regret. But I'm getting this off my chest, and it's gone. I'm done with it. But your job, it is not your life. It is just a job, guys. I'm gonna be honest. It is. Minus passions, careers, dream jobs, things like that, things that you want to do for the rest of your life. It is just a job. It is just a job, and I had to come to terms to that. I almost tripped right there. The next one, I don't want to do numbers, but my next point. Your colleagues, are not your friends. I made a video before about that. Your colleagues are not your friends. They have their own business. They have their own motivations. They have their own goals. They have some type of thing that they want to do the same way you have your own, right? They are not your friends. I'm not going to say that you can't develop well put together relationships and friendships that, I have done that, right? But your colleagues are not your friends. They have their own ongoings, just like you have your own ongoings. They have their own responsibilities, and they may have their own underlying motivations. They are not your friends. Don't get it. Don't be upset about it, because I have. Don't try to mix the two. If it does, just let it be. You have your own things going on. They got their own things going on. They are not your friends. They have their own underliers. They have everything they have going on in their life, and so do you. And they're not. It's a sad truth, but they're not. Unless you connect with someone and you have the similar goal, the similar path, or you have some type of alignment, which has happened to me before tons of times. But for the most part, they're not. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It is super cold here today in New York, y'all, by the water. And my last point, at your job, if something happens, they will replace you. They will replace you. You are easily replaced. And, you respect your job for what it is. You do the job that you signed the contract or whatever, the dotted line to do the job, and you respect the people there. This is not that. This is just your perception of what your goal is and what your goal should be. And I empower you to keep pushing forward. if something to change or something is to happen, oh, the sun is really strong there. If something was to change or something was to happen, you are easily replaced, and they will. The reason I'm saying this is that you need to work on you. You need to personally work on you. Work on what you have going on. Work on your goals. Work on what it is that you want while you're at your job. Work as hard as you work at your job, as you work on your passions on the side. I can't stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough. If you don't, you're gonna have so much regret later on. I have, but I'm not having that anymore. I've started to change my perception on things, and I've never been so happy. And I'm gonna tell y'all to do the same. I really do appreciate y'all watching the video. Let me know if you got value out of this. Like the video, subscribe. Listen, so we're already at Monday, right? Sunday, Monday's right around the horizon. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Peace.